Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths, and today we're looking at reducing balance depreciation using recurrence relations. Not the friendliest way in which to do this, but some people are compelled to do this at school, so here we go. Now, the important numbers are that we have a $1,000 asset, that is the purchase price of the asset or the piece of equipment or whatever you want to call it. It depreciates by 12% annually, and we want to find out its value after 3 years. So the recurrence relation looks like this. V0 equals 1,000 and Vn plus 1 equals Vn times 0.88 or 0.088 more correctly. Now, I don't think this is controversial. Up to here, there's nothing controversial. How did I arrive at this figure? Well, that's really simple. This is R. R equals 0.88. And R is calculated this way. It is 1 minus, really important, minus 12 over 100. The annual depreciation rate divided by 100. And you can pop that in a calculator if you want to, or you can take my word for it. It gives you 0.88. 0.88, if we're being precise about this. So, the only other thing that we need to know is how many times we have to go through the recurrence relation. And the answer is 3. N equals 3. There are 3 annual periods because we're looking for the value after 3 years. Now, so let's set this up. We're going to start with V0. So V1 is going to equal V0 times 0.88. So V1 is going to equal 1,000 times 0.88. And if I get out my trusty calculator, 1,000 times 0.88 is equal to $880. So that equals $880. Now that is V1, that is 1 year. V2 is going to equal V1, so that is $880 times 0.088. Sorry, the decimal point should be there. Okay, so let's take that $880 and multiply it by 0.88. And what we get is we get 700, I hope you can see that, $774.40. 774.40. And that's 2 years. In the third year, V3 is going to equal V2, which is 774.40 times 0.88. Get it right this time. So 774.4 times 0.88. That's going to be our final value after 3 years. 681.47 we'll round to. 681.47, and that's the value after 3 years. Now, how do you achieve this quickly? Well, if you've got a more powerful model of calculator than I've got, you set up the recurrence relation and you can just tap through a number of times to get to 3. There's a quicker way. V3, now note that N equals 3, is going to equal V0, which is $1,000, times R, to the power of 3. So let's just set that up. $1,000 times 0.88 to the power of 3. Now this will be really quick. And I can do this on my cheap little $30 scientific calculator times 0.88 to the power of 3. Now there's the setup on my calculator. 1000 times 0.88 to the power of 3. If I push go, I should get exactly what we got previously, which is 681.47. So that is how a simple reducing balance problem is calculated using a recurrence relation. It's the full setup for it, and I've gone through each year's worth of depreciation. So Vn plus 1 is each one of these, Vn is each one of these. This is the constant that we multiply by. If you want to take a shortcut, you can use this method. V3 equals V0 times r to the power of 3. How you calculate r is set out up here. And as you can see, you get the same result, whichever method you use. Thanks very much for watching. I hope this was useful. If it was, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.